Hello again, and welcome back to the second in this series of training videos for the Media Ninja Designer software. In this video, we are going to start to build a new menu, but first we have to cover some of the tools and layout options inside the designer. So the first thing we need to do is open up the Media Ninja Designer and select Create New Layout. And before we can start building our menu, we have to specify how many screens and at what resolution we're building this menu for. For example, if I have a player box that has two screens connected to it, both running at 1080p, then I would be sure to select two screens and 1080p for each resolution. We are able to select anywhere from 1 to 3 screens and any resolution you wish. We do have quick jumps for 720, 1080, and 4K, but you can always specify any custom resolution with selecting custom. For this example, I'm going to select two screens, both running at 1920 by 1080. Alright, I just created a new menu with two screens running at 1080p. And the first thing you're going to notice is our 3 floating toolbars at the center of our screen. These toolbars are the way that we build and edit our menus. Our Layout and Designer Status toolbar gives us information like the current menu that we're working on, the last time that menu was saved, the current mode that we're working in, we're currently working in cloud mode, the designer build, and the time. The Object Explorer toolbar gives us a list of every object that's currently in our menus. Right now we only have 2 objects, screen 1 and screen 2. As we add objects to this menu, that list is going to build. Our Object Properties toolbar gives us a list of every editable property for the object we have selected. For example, if I select screen 1, you can see that screen 1 has a background property, and I'm able to switch this between a color, a gradient, or an image. For this example, I'm going to select solid color. Now you can see that I changed screen 1's background property to a solid color of blue. This gives us contrast and that we're able to see the difference between screen 1 and screen 2 easily. It's also important to note that you're able to dock these toolbars to the bottom or to the right side of the screen, or keep them floating as I have them now. At the top of our screen, we have our menu bar. Under File, we can do things like build a new menu, open a recent menu, open a menu from the cloud, save a menu, or save as. Under Edit, we can delete and clone objects. The clone object is a copy function for an object that already exists on our menu. The Insert option is how we build our menus. We're able to insert things like a container, an image, a text, rich text, a video, a text marquee, or an image rotator. We'll start adding those soon. Under View, we can change a few settings on the way that we view the software. For example, under Preview Screens, we can toggle this between 1 and 2 screens. If I select one screen, you now see that we only have one screen at a time on our screen. We can select the next arrow to select screen 2, or the back arrow to only view screen 1. This is helpful for when you're doing detailed work on a single screen. If I switch it back to 2 screens, we now see, again, 2 screens side by side. This is useful for when you're trying to create consistency between the 2 screens of your menu. Under Toolbar Dock, we can specify whether the dock gets put on the bottom or the right side of the screen. And under Toolbars, we're able to toggle between docked, floating, or hidden for each one of the individual toolbars. Under Settings, here we can quickly jump between Simple, Advanced, and Developer mode in the Layout Editor mode, or between Local and Cloud mode under the Work mode. Alright, that covers all of the tools and layout options for the Media Ninja Designer software. In the next video, we are going to start adding objects to our menu. Thanks for watching.